Open after tomorrow, the Sultan Qaboos Mosque in the Wilaya of Shinas in the Governorate of North Al-Batina. The mosque stretches over 61,280 square meters, of which 9,172 square meters built area. The mosque includes the main prayer hall, which accommodates 2,592 worshippers, the women prayer area, which accommodates 357, a public library, classroom, offices for maintenance, warehouses and administration, green spaces, landscaping and car parking area. The mosque, which is one of the landmarks in the Wilaya, is known for unique architectural design characteristics of many Sultan Qaboos mosques, which His Majesty the Sultan orders to build at his own cost in different wilayas in the Sultanate to enhance religious aspects for citizens and residents in the Sultanate. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Naamani, Minister of Royal Office, received in his office today General Othmar Commander, Chief of Defense Staff in the Austrian Republic, as accompanying delegation. At the beginning of the meeting, the Minister of the Royal Office welcomed the guest, who expressed his delight to visit the Sultanate. The meeting exchanged cordial conversations and reviewed much of the good bilateral relations binding the Sultanate and the Austrian Republic in all fields and promoting them to serve the joint interest between the two friendly countries, besides touching on a number of matters of common concern. His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib al-Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defense Affairs, received his office at Muaskar Beit al-Falaj today General Othmar Commander, Chief of the Defense of Staff in the Austrian Republic, and his accompanying delegation currently visiting the Sultanate. The meeting reviewed fields of the military cooperation between the two friendly countries and discussed several matters of common concern. General Othmar Commander, Chief of the Defense Staff in the Republic of Austria, and his accompanying delegation visited the National Defense College, NDC, today. The guest was accompanied by Lieutenant General Ahmed bin Harith Al-Nabhani, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces, SAF. They were greeted upon their arrival at the college's headquarters at Muaskar Beit al-Falaj by Major General Salim bin Musallim Qattan, NDC Commandant, and Brigadier Commander Mohammed bin Yarub al-Saifi, NDC Assistant Commandant. The visiting delegation was briefed on the NDC, its facilities and the modern equipment that contribute in achieving the NDC's vision in preparing the national leadership cadres. The delegation viewed the NDC's various halls that are designed according to the latest specifications and provided with the best education systems and multi-purpose electronics networks. General Othmar, Commander, Chief of Defense of Staff in the Republic of Austria, and his accompanying delegation visited the Commandant and Staff College CSC of the Sultan's Armed Forces SAF at Muaskar Beit al-Falaj today. The guest was accompanied by Lieutenant General Ahmed bin Harith Al-Nabhani, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces. Brigadier Ahmed bin Saeed Al-Mahri, CSC Commandant, officers at the CSC Guidance Authority escorted the guest and his accompanying delegation at a tour that included the college facilities, halls and classrooms. The visiting guest and his accompanying delegation were briefed on the CSC, its general curricula and modern equipment that contribute in achieving the CSC's vision. Kempinski Muscat Hotel was inaugurated today amid various activities. The five-star hotel is located in Al-Moj, the Wave Muscat area in the Wilaya of Sib. The inauguration ceremony was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Timur bin Asad bin Tariq Al Saeed. It's considered as a qualitative step in the tourism sector in the Sultanate. The hotel has a front side inspired by some natural scenes in the Governorate of Muscat. It included 310 rooms in addition to other facilities and halls. Still to come, our news bulletin. Nizwa College of Applied Sciences organized the first Business Student Research Conference. Welcome back to the news. The leaders of Russia, Iran and Turkey met in the Turkish capital Ankara today for talks on promoting a peaceful settlement of the conflict in Syria. Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President Vladimir Putin of Russia and Iranian President Hassan Rouhani were holding their second summit to discuss Syria's future. They attended a similar meeting in Sochi, Russia in November. The leaders are expected to reaffirm their commitment to Syria's territorial integrity and the continuation of local ceasefires. Talks were also expected to include the issues of border security, the distribution of humanitarian aid, and drawing up a constitution for the country. The three countries have teamed up to help mediate a peace settlement, despite backing opposition sides of the conflict that flared in March 2011. Russia and Iran have provided crucial support to President Bashar al-Assad, while Turkey has backed the rebels seeking to overthrow him. The Indonesian city of Balikpapan on the island of Borneo was in its third day of a state of emergency today, following a weekend of oil spill around Semayang port. 4 people died after the fuel caught fire on Saturday, filling skies around the city with choking black smoke. The city has distributed masks and more than 1,300 people who have suffered breathing problems, nausea and vomiting. The spill has spread to an area of about 12 square kilometers. The Port Authority was working with Chevron Indonesia and state-owned oil and gas company Pertamina, which operates in the refinery in Balikpapan, and its attempts to clean up the spill. The joint team responding to the emergency prioritized residential areas of cleanup due to the stretch and other potential risks. International and commuter train services in France were affected today as day 2 of a 3-month strike hobbled one of the world's most traveled rail network. Rail unions and President Emmanuel Macron's government are holding firm so far in a battle over a plan to abolish a benefit system that allows train drivers and other jobs for life. The French Rail Authority SNCF said some of 86% of trains were cancelled nationwide today, despite reports that about a dozen Eurostar trains to and from Britain were cancelled and traffic was slightly reduced to Belgium and Germany. Not all tourists were affected by the strikes. The strike comes at a time of heavy travel just after the Easter holidays and as schools around Europe have a spring break. Becky and the Sultan, the progress of worker projects being implemented and the performance of the investments were topics discussed during the meeting of the Board of Directors of Pension Fund of Civil Service Employees. The meeting also approved the audited annual financial statements and the investment risk management guide. It also discussed appointing financial auditors for the fund for the current year. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Omar Al Marhoun, Minister of Civil Service and Deputy Chairman of the Board of Directors. Coinciding with the World Autism Day, which falls on the 2nd of April, Disabled People Care Association organized the 5th Sport Forum for Autism. It gathered all associations and establishments concerned with autism in organizing this activity. The event aimed to raise awareness among all segments of the society on the importance of involving children with autism in the social events and activities. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry affirmed that it is exerting efforts to limit the multiple commercial registers through taking a number of measures, including merging commercial registers of individual establishments in one register in short term. It explained that this process will lead to the establishment of a strong legal entity with a capital and management that makes it a strong competitor in the market. A ceremony was held in Muscat for the opening of KKT, Orthopedic and Spine Center as the first center in the Sultanate for the treatment of spinal bone. The center tests neck and spinal bone problems without any surgical intervention. Latest figures show that around 8% of the Sultanate's population suffers from neck, back and spine pains. The center treats patients through using sound vibration technology. The inauguration ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfoud al-Mandri, Chairman of the State Council. Aiming to foster the importance of academic research among students, the Nizwa College of Applied Sciences organized the first Business Student Research Conference. The event witnessed showcasing students' research graduation projects across various business disciplines. Our reporter Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi has more details in the following report.
Academic research plays a very important role in the development of new theories, exploring the unexplored, and putting the theoretical knowledge to application and practical use. Therefore, the Department of Business Administration at Nizwa College of Applied Sciences organized the first Business Student Research Conference, where students showcased their research projects across various business disciplines.
Aims to provide opportunities for the graduation student to learn how to present their research and share and discuss and even define and justify their research ideas.
Our students are having good ability of research, analytical research, and they are developing good or constructive work research with in-depth insight. And I can emphasize here on intellectual maturity of our student. Second point is creativity. Students are creative while sorting out solving intellectual problem as this research, and it will help them in the future to sort out their professional as well as the social issues that they face in creative way.
The Confluence was a platform for the students of International Business Administration to present their faculty-mentored research, either the completed graduation projects or those in the process of completion.
I get a new experience to participate these conferences. Also, it has helped me to do it better research in future or in master degree.
I got many benefits. The first one that will help me to present my graduation project. Also, actually, that will help or inspire the current students to do better in their graduation projects.
This conference is a great opportunity for students to show their graduation research and to gain an experience. Also, it is giving me a valuable exposure.
It is worth mentioning that business students from colleges of applied sciences in Nizwa and Salalah and Rustaq College of Education participated in this conference, presenting their completed and ongoing graduation projects in the format of paper and poster presentations, and the winners of these categories will be selected by the judging panels at the end of the event.
This conference does not only help to inculcate academic research rationale among college students, but it also nurtures traits of global business leaders among them. From Nizwa College of Applied Sciences, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Al-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
Activities of the Governorate's Forum for Oman Vision 2040 began at the International Maritime College Oman in the Wilaya of Sohar today under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Saif Al-Lamki, Governor of North Al-Batna and General Supervisor on the Governorate of North Al-Batna Forum. The forum included a number of topics on economy development and institutional performance, besides introducing vision of this initiative and its goals. The forum aimed at achieving the sustainable development in all areas and improving work system in various sectors, as well as determining a number of future goals and developing a roadmap for mechanisms of implementation. Now for the general focus around the Sultanate. Clear skies prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night in early morning over the governorates of South Sharqiya, Dhofar and Wusta. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate and seas will be slight to the maximum wave height of 1 meter. More details on your screen. This is the Sultan of Oman Television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Signed by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency the Minister of Transport and Communications will open on Friday the Sultan Qaboos Mosque in the Wilaya of Shinas. Kempinski Muscat Hotel is inaugurated amid various activities. And activities of the Governor's Forum for Oman Vision 2040 starts in the Wilaya of Sohar. And with that, come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and studios, thanks for your time. Good night.